Hi everyone, I hope y'all are having a great day today. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to join the ATA, which is the Amateur Trapshooting Association, and a little bit of the details about that. And I'm going to kind of go at this assuming that you're a complete beginner, and I'm going to do a few videos on this. And what started me on this idea, and I want to say a big thank you, one of my subscribers messaged me and asked me if I could do a video showing this information. So that was a great idea, and thanks for the idea. I appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Like I said, I'm going to go at this assuming that you know basically essentially nothing about the ATA. So I'm going to tell you that the ATA is the pretty much the #1 trap shooting association virtually in the world, but for sure in the United States. There are a few other trap shooting organizations for sure, but really the ATA is the best one, and it's the one that the top professional shooters are going to compete in the most. But the beauty about the ATA, and this is what I like about it, it allows people that don't make their living at this, people like me that do it for fun and enjoy shooting, and yes, I do it competitively and I do it a lot, but I'm not professional, you know, I'm not going to make my living doing trap shooting actually. So it allows me the opportunity to get to compete against some of the people who are really good at this and do it for a living, and to enjoy doing that, and to get to pick their brain and learn from them and get to watch them shoot, as well as learn from some other guys that are like me that have been doing this for a while. I haven't been doing it for as long as some of these other guys, but I get to learn from them as well. So it's a great opportunity to get to learn more about the sport and to get to watch some really high quality shooters, and also get to kind of compete against them and have fun and enjoy that whole environment. So it's really it's a good thing to get into if you enjoy trap shooting. So I'm going to take you, first of all, I'm going to use my computer here, and I'm going to go to the Shoot ATA website, and I'm going to show you how you can know what shoots are going on in your area, what tournaments that are ATA tournaments. And then I'm going to take you and I'm going to show you how to fill out a membership form, and then I'll kind of discuss some of the topics I'm going to be covering in the upcoming videos. So let's go ahead and get to it. I'm going to go ahead, and you should see a screen recording right now, so you should be able to see my screen. So I'm going to go to www.shootata.com. And this is going to be the ATA's website. So this is a great place to get to, a great website to kind of get to know if you're going to be getting into the ATA. You know, you can look at things all the way from shooting averages of all the shooters in the association. I mean, there's just tons of things that you can look at. Whenever you come down here to the bottom of the website, you can see there's a ton of links down here. But what I want to focus on today is the clubs and shoots at the top of your screen. It's just right here. Just go ahead and click to this, and it will take you to this screen right here that I'm on currently. And you're going to click on this little drop down right here. You could also enter your zip code, but I'm going to go ahead and do this. So I'm going to go to Arkansas, since that's my state, and I'm going to hit find. Now, there's only one shoot here, and just so you guys know, if you are somebody that has not done the ATA before, if you I live in the Midwest, so I'll go ahead and kind of speak for that. There's not as many shooting tournaments this time of year because it's cold. The winter, you know, it's just kind of the downtime for shooting. But if you live on the West Coast, or you live in the deep South, you know, South Texas, and Florida, there's going to be a lot more shoots going on in that area than there are in my area. So keep that in mind. But I'm going to go ahead and click on this one shoot here. And you can see it shows me that the address of the club, as well as a couple of contact informations to contact this club, and there should be a shoot director here where I'm moving my mouse, and their phone number to contact them directly. But also it shows me their shoot dates for the season. So I can see that they had a shoot date in July, August, September, October, November, and they're going to be having one in December. So I'm going to go ahead and come here to the program for the December one, and it shows me basically they're going to be having a singles event, which is 16 yard, one target, handicaps, which is going to be they're going to bump you back to your individual yardage, and doubles, which is 2 targets that come out kind of like a V, like that, at one time. So that's going to be what most of your ATA tournaments, I'm talking about the small ones, not the big shoots, are going to be. Now, whenever you go to a big tournament, so let's say, for example, you go to the Missouri State Shoot. It's one of the bigger state shoots. Missouri and Kansas, those two are. Let's say you go to one of those. You're going to have several different types of events spread out over, a week. So you're going to have the preliminary events, and this is just for a big tournament, not a small tournament. You're going to have the preliminary events that most of the time are going to last from, say, about Monday of the week through Tuesday. So you're going to have 2 days. Sometimes you'll have 3, sometimes you'll have 4. And then on Wednesday, you're going to start the high overall. What the high overall is, it's Wednesdays through Sundays events, the total of those events. And the champion wins a high overall. The high in the junior category wins a junior high overall, and so on. So, that's kind of cool there. But you're going to have, like, for example, and I'm just giving you kind of a typical big tournament layout. On Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're probably going to have 100 singles, 100 handicaps, and 100 doubles on 2 or all 3 of those days. And then one of those days they may do something like have a 200 singles event with a 100 handicap event, or instead of having the handicap event, they may do a 100 double event. It kind of depends on the tournament, how they decide they want to organize it. So that's some of the how they organize that. And then on Saturday and Sunday, you're going to have your championships. So that's going to be 200 singles on Saturday, 100 handicaps on Sunday, and 100 doubles. Usually the doubles is the first event on Sunday. So, and then you have what's called the high all around, which is a combination of the championship events. So the high score out of the singles championship, handicap championship, and doubles championship will win the high all around. The junior gold high score win the junior gold high all around, and so on. So that's kind of how that basically breaks down. And that's just your typical tournament. Every tournament will do things a little bit differently, and you'll have just some variations depending on the state, depending on the tournament director, and so on. So in your normal tournament, that's at a small club, so this is going to be more, unless you live near a big club, this is going to be more of your local club, your 3, 4, or 5 trap field club. They're going to have a singles event, a handicap event, and a doubles event, just like this shoot that we're looking here at on the screen currently. So that's kind of going to be your basic breakdown there of the shoots. So once again, I'll kind of come here and show you one other bit of information that's key. This is just back on I'll go ahead and kind of start over here. I'll come to Arkansas and hit find, and it took me Mountain Valley Sportsman Association, excuse me. And I can scroll down here on their webpage, and I can see that Alan Sharp is the ATA delegate for Arkansas. This is the person that you need to contact, is your individual state's ATA delegate. So if you want to know more about trap shooting in the state of Arkansas, contact him. It lists his phone number and his email address. So if you have questions, go ahead and usually the best way to get them answered, unless you're extremely involved, is to just go ahead and email him. Then he can respond at his convenience, and that's going to be the best place for you to get information about the ATA, is to email your state delegate. So, and I'll show you another example. So let's say I want to find a shoot in Florida. I'll also see their ATA delegate. You can see the list of shoots at Florida is much larger because they have more shoots this time of year. So let's go ahead and let's go to the Silver Dollar Shooters Club. And I can scroll down on the screen. They have quite a few shoots apparently. And I can see their state ATA delegate. This is the person that's going to be the best person to contact if you live in the state of Florida, for example, about the ATA and how to get involved in the ATA and such. So, but I want to show you guys how to do an ATA membership, because I think this is one of the more confusing things. So I'm going to come here to membership on the ATA, and I'm going to show you a mail-in membership form. This is going to be almost exactly like the form, if not exactly the form, I think it is, that you're going to see if you go to a tournament, which is going to be where for the first time you're going to sign up more than likely for an ATA membership. That's where most shooters will. So I'm going to kind of walk through this and show you how to fill it out. The first thing that I need to tell you about before I can do that is the Trap and Field magazine. There are 2 main trap shooting magazines that I think are going to be worth your attention if you're a trap shooter: Trapshooting USA and Trap and Field. I've subscribed to both over the years, and I think Track and Field's a little bit better. It just suits me better personally, but Trapshooting USA is also a great magazine. Trap and Field is going to focus on, and this is really the reason I like it, it's going to give me a section called Gun Club Scores. I can flip to that through the magazine, and I can see all the gun clubs that have submitted to Trap and Field that had their scores listed. So I can see all the tournaments that went on in Arkansas, Alabama, Florida, so on, all the states and provinces in Canada. So and it's also going to show the results of the big shoots like the Arkansas State Shoot, the Grand American, the Satellite Grands, all the state shoots are going to be in there, and you can see most of the state shoots and the big shoots will post pictures, so you can see people's pictures, who won, you can see who all won what and all that, and I really like that. Plus you're going to have articles in there from some trap shooters, and it's really just a cool magazine. So if that's something you're interested in, you're going to be looking for this annual membership. That's the premium memberships. So and if you're not interested in that, then you're just going to go to a basic annual membership. So how to fill this out is, first of all, if you want a lifetime membership, since that's going to be the easiest one, you can see the prices here. That's pretty self-explanatory on that. Depending on if you have a disabled veteran or if you're 65 years and older, just basic stuff there. But I want to focus on this other side that's a yearly membership. A $20 one-year membership if you're 23 years or older. So if you're over 23 and you want a one-year membership, this is the one you're going to choose. If you're under 22, you're going to choose this one here, the $12 one. Now this is where it gets tricky for people most of the time, I think, is the AIM. AIM stands for Academics, Integrity, and Marksmanship. It is the youth shooters mini version, if you will. The ATA is kind of how I like to describe it to people. So in AIM, you have team competitions. AIM it's fun for shooters that are around my age and younger to get to compete with your friends in a team format. You can compete several different ways. So AIM actually counts as an ATA registered target. So whenever you're shooting AIM, you're shooting ATA. However, whenever you're shooting ATA, you're not always shooting AIM. So the only time you shoot AIM is if it is a specific AIM event, and those also count as an ATA registered target. So you can compete individually, you can compete as a team. It's really a cool deal. So if you're a youth member, I would highly encourage you to sign up for AIM and try it. The state shoots will have shoots. Every state will have a state tournament for the AIM, and then you'll have a big final shoot for AIM, which is really the I guess the national or world championships, whichever one you want to consider it. It's the highest championship. It's Sparta, Illinois at the Grand American. It's awesome to participate in. It's a lot of fun, so be sure and check it out. But this is where it gets interesting. So if you're interested in the AIM membership, it's $25 here. And it's $13 for AIM only. I probably wouldn't recommend going with AIM only unless you're just shooting with your team. I mean, if you're going to be somebody that's going to shoot with, as an individual and on a team, then go ahead and get the ATA membership. You're going to leave your options wide open there. So just to kind of go back over these again real quick, if you want an AIM membership for 1 year, it's going to be $25. That's for AIM and ATA, but no Trap and Field. $13 is AIM only. $12 here, that's 1 year membership for ATA, but no AIM. And the $20 membership, that's for shooters 23 and older. That's going to be ATA, but once again, no AIM. So now I'm going to come back up here to this Trap and Field section. It's pretty much going to be the same thing, only you're getting a 1 year subscription, I believe it is. Yes, 1 year subscription to Trap and Field. This is probably the route I'm going to encourage you to go if you're really wanting to get into the ATA. Go ahead and get this because you're getting Trap and Field. It's a pretty good deal. You're getting Trap and Field. You're getting all your memberships. It's worth your time to look into this. It's a little bit more expensive than the other memberships, but it's worth it if you're wanting to get Trap and Field. So a 1 year premium membership. This only includes an ATA membership and a track and field membership, it's going to be $50. A 1-year premium membership, and that $50 one was for people 23 and older. If you're 22 and under, the $42 one is going to include a track and field and ATA membership. The $55 one is going to include a AIM membership, an ATA membership, and a track and field subscription. And then the $43 one is AIM and track and field only. So that's all the prices and how the memberships break down. And then you can see down here, all you do is fill out your personal information and then your credit card information and so on. So that's how you fill out an ATA membership form and how you find shoots in your state. So I hope this video kind of helped you guys out. And a couple other things that I want to say here is just kind of what I'm going to be covering in a few more videos in this series. I'm going to show you, kind of explain how it's going to work whenever you first walk into an ATA tournament, what people are going to expect you to bring with you in terms of your ATA information, and how things kind of work in a general ATA sense. And I may explain, I'm going to explain some of that to you in 1 or 2 more videos. I think this will help you guys out as far as if you're looking to get into ATA. It's going to give you some information about how to go out and do that. So thank you guys for watching. I know today was a little bit of a lengthier video, but I think that we got some good information covered here. And I hope this helps you guys. So please subscribe and like the video. And thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.